Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Rafinha, he is just caressing the ball. And here's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Rudiger. Aim forwards. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, played right into his path. Header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Rudiger. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And that has been cleared. Rashford. And it's Lewandowski. Moved on for Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That has been cut short. Rashford. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Pedri forwards and with intent. Chance, surely! Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Carries far too far and out of play. Oh, easy pickings there. Howson. Camavinga. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Howson goes short. Alexander-Arnold elects to cross. De Jong gets good distance on it. Pedri, and it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Camavinga, and the counter is on. Pedri. Camavinga. Howson chooses to go cross-field. And here's Vinicius Junior. The shots! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Danny Olmo! Danny Olmo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Koundé makes the interception. Comes out and deals with it. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Goes shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri, Koundé, Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Searching pass he's played there. And the finish! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now that's well seen too. De Jong will play through for the wide man. Rafinha. Oh, it's played, it's a mighty effort! Could be danger here. That'll be a corner. That is good strength. And it's Balde. Clearly not happy with that. And he's there to get it away. Koundé. Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Oh, impressive strike.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off at the end.
Camavinga. Howson, gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. He's found a way through. That's nice. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, he's found and takes a shot! partner. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rashford. In it comes. Rudiger getting this one clear. Ceballos. Barcelona trailing here after a start which for them has been jolting. Kubasi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. And that's not going to reach. Out of play for a throw. And it's Camavinga. Eric Garcia gets it away. And here's Bellingham.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Dani Olmo. Oh, well measured. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. A bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Cleared away. No way through, so back it comes. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Now they can break here. Now it's Rafinha. De Jong.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Koundé clears it away. Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, played out towards the right wing. Danny Olmo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rashford. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Rashford.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? They get a throw in. Vinicius Junior flashes it across. Rafinha shifted upfield. He's beaten the last man. Out to the right. And it's Olmo. That is a brilliant interception. Balde. Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Howson, aim forwards. Ceballos. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's good play. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Vicious ball here. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Balde. Rafinha. Balde. He's well positioned. Big chance! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. De Jong. That's a little off target. That's a throw. And it's Balde. Pedri. Ceballos with a definite foul there. Rudiger with the clearance. Rashford opts to play it back. The pass is intercepted. Eric Garcia. It's Lewandowski! Howson trying to keep this in. Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo! Tries to get it clear. Koundé charging forward down that flank. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Koundé, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Decent chance! He's going to be disappointed with that. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Kubasi. Koundé forwards and with intent. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a fabulous ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball is over the line. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Koundé. Rashford played over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. And it's Olmo. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Rudiger. Howson. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Oh, red. Nice interception. Rashford. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé, aim forwards. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong, Rafinha, and here's Dani Olmo. De Jong. Oh, nice touch. Lewandowski. And reclaimed it in a trice. Here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Put out the best in the keeper.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Thumps it clear. Ceballos, gently done. Alexander-Arnold. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Dani Olmo. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And here's Lewandowski. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Ceballos. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga has created 1 goal already. Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And the keeper has it. Howson. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Mbappe shapes to shoot! They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. And he's there to clear it. And here's... and he'll shoot here!
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Now the ball in. Bellingham. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri aim forwards. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save. Can he spark a counter here? The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
De Jong, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri, spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Rafinha, it's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona have a free kick. De Jong, and it's Pedri, and here's Lewandowski, he's in, surely! Well, that Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Comfortable play for the keeper.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. Crossed into the box. Rudiger gets it away. Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Danger averted for now. Eric Garcia have it back and can go again. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Courtois sends that a long way. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. He's gone for it! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. 30 minutes gone. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there. That's really well manoeuvred. Ceballos calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold, and it's lofted through here. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Caught offside that time. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Lewandowski. And here's Dani Olmo. Muscular approach does pay off here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Nice looking ball. And that could set him on his way. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koundé, and it's Rashford. Rashford going full steam down the flank. Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Howson forwards and with intent. Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Eric Garcia. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played forward. Valde. Rafinha. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior, aim forwards. Rafinha. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's Mbappe. Rudiger. Barcelona, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Olmo. Pedri, who perfectly measured that, calmly anticipates. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the left it goes. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Rafinha. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Proves too strong. Rafinha. Rafinha is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That is faded wide. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Herring. Oh, they could be caught out here. Time to deliver. And it's Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of it.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Kubasi, Ginclino. Now it's Rashford. Koundé. Clipped into space. Rudiger can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance, and it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Rashford. Courtois claims comfortable. Here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold battling down that right flank. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's a throw. And it's Ceballos. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Tries a shot! That's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's in a great position here. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy. Camavinga. Ceballos. Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! And that has been clubbed away. Camavinga. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. That'll be a throw. Vinicius Junior, back when it goes. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Rashford with the clearance. Koundé. Rashford. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Koundé. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Howson. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries to get it clear. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Oh, good ball! Rashford aimed forwards. And it's Bellingham. Lewandowski. Pedri. Out to the right. Dani Olmo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Succumbs to the pressure. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Olmo. Oh, super find. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dani Olmo, chance here to counter. And here's Lewandowski. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Koundé. Ceballos is the guilty party there. It's Lewandowski. Oh, what a chance! And he hits the net!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Rudiger. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Here comes the cross. That has been knocked clear. 4 extra minutes added on. And a chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Bellingham really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. There's the header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Played out wide. Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Bellingham. Balde. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that was very necessary. Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? Ceballos. And he goes cross-field. Pedri. Koundé. And it's Rashford. Pedri. Lewandowski. Now he's got space here. And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. Balde. And here's Dani Olmo. Shot a goal! Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Now it's Camavinga. Turns and goes back. Real chance here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ceballos wins the duel this time. And it's Bellingham. Howson with the short one. Hit into the middle. And they've got rid. That is lovely. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lewandowski. Balde. De Jong. Eric Garcia, early ball out from the back. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde has it in a wide position. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Howson. Rudiger. Camavinga. Howson. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe laid out to the left flank. And here's Bellingham. And he shoots! Much defending, but that'll do. He's in a great position. De Jong gets it away. Now it's Rafinha. Lewandowski. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ceballos moved on forwards. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Proves too strong. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Ceballos. Rudiger. Rudiger, gently done. Alexander-Arnold. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, red, nice interception. Kubasi. Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. Pedri. And it's Olmo. And here's Rashford. Danny Olmo. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Rudiger getting this one clear. A heavy challenge. And that is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Aim forwards. Balde. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Diving header! Howson gets rid without sophistication. Eric Garcia. Denied at the last. Ceballos forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, football is a simple game.
It's Rashford! And the ball's come loose here. Camavinga, and it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And a goal kick. Pedri. really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Played towards the other side. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. That has been knocked clear. Howson looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Belly. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Koundé clears it away. And it's been taken short. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rashford. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! And he's hit it too high.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Can he latch on to this? He can get that clear. Looking to break at pace. Over to the left. He has found a way through. And back out it comes. Howson.
That'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Camavinga. Ceballos. Really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Howson attempts a clearance. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. De Jong gently done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kubasi. Koundé. Kubasi moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Such a clever touch. Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. That's very neat. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Lewandowski! No, it's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold gets into chance! No joy, but a decent try. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, and it's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Cross goes in there. He won't reach that. Pedri, Koundé, Yamal, Dani Olmo, Rudiger producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Howson. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Howson plays it short. Now he... Oh, smashing header! It wasn't a great header in the end. Pedri. Mbappe. Koundé. Yamal. And it goes cross-field. Rafinha. Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. De Jong! Best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Up he goes! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. De Jong, aim forwards. Balde. Barcelona keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Rafinha chasing after it. Rafinha. De Jong. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior played out to the right. And that has been clubbed away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He'll try to keep this alive.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Yamal. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal caresses it through. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. There's no flag. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Balde gets it away. Camavinga. And here's Bellingham. Pedri gets a foot in here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Howson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, that's a clever-looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Dani Ceballos. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Howson moves short. Pedri tries to clear. And it's Camavinga. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yamal, we expected better, and so did he. And that is a little undercooked. Ball's gone out of play. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Mbappe! Herring after the ball here. And it's been taken short. Dani Olmo shifted upfield. De Jong, that's a cute ball. He can run onto that, and he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ceballos. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and have restored some sort of respectability. De Jong. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal's cross. Rudiger tries to clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Yamal. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. He came in hard, very hard. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Bellingham. That looks a good ball through. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, gently done. Rafinha. De Jong. Knocks it out wide. And here's Dani Olmo! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Very nicely done. And it's Camavinga. Dani Olmo. Could move up a gear here. Out to the right. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. And he's there to clear it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, oh, good spread. Yamal's cross. Big chance, corner. Chance to shoot! It's a goal! And now he has two. Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha chooses to go cross-field. Dani Olmo. Receives, it's Lewandowski! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. And it's Lewandowski. Ceballos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good play on the left-hand side here. Bellingham. Camavinga. Done delicately. That's the keeper's ball. Rudiger. Crossfield changing the point of attack. Decent progress down the left. And that could set him on his way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. He has been fouled there. Camavinga gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's anyone's ball now. Rafinha. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That Pass has been well intercepted. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Deftly away. It's a throw-in. And it's Pedri. Yamal. It'll be a throw-in. Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga aim forwards. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Now who's going to be first to this? Eric Garcia with the foul. Eric Garcia. Balde in full tilt down the left. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Balde. And here's Dani Olmo. And the shot! Defending, but that'll do. And it's Koundé. Pedri. And that's a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Bellingham. Rudiger. Ceballos. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Ceballos. Alexander-Arnold. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so let's raise them a lawn or two.
Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And the finish! Moved on forwards. Pedri. And it's played forward. Yamal, head over towards the opposite flank. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, what a climb!
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo! Danny Olmo! The keeper's got his work done.
Danny Olmo really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Howson. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Great football, shot and save.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Ceballos. Rudiger. Play towards the front line. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Ceballos. Camavinga. Ceballos. Howson. Howson, it's a sharp pass. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Referee's given a throw. Ceballos. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vinicius Junior, and it's pulled back. Alaba. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Eric Garcia with the clearance. Aimed in towards, climbs up big! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Pedri. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Lewandowski played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Decent chance! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And it's played forward. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rudiger laid out to the left flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. De Jong. Alaba cuts out the pass. Ceballos. Howson. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has been cut short. Howson. Played out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's really well cleared. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's been won straight back. Alexander-Arnold, that's an imaginative pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And again! Yamal. De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri forwards and with intent. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Showing good feet. And here's Lewandowski. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ceballos, aim forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Howson, gently done. Mbappe. De Jong wins the duel this time. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Lewandowski. Lovely Dani Olmo! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Howson. Alaba. And it's played forward. Swings it across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Al Kubasi spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Jong, played out wide. That is lovely. The pressing Balde has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's been well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Mbappe, Camavinga, Valverde! He's kept it out just. And they've got a throw. Yamal, Kubasi. Balde. Dani Olmo. Camavinga. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Bellingham. And it's Alaba. Camavinga. Camavinga, that's a delicate pass. That's a goal kick. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Al Kubasi forwards with intent. Rafinha. Well, played right into his path. Dani Olmo. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Alaba tries to clear. Mbappe. Rudiger, Ceballos, Camavinga, Ceballos, Valverde shifted upfield. Pedri, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi, Koundé, De Jong, Kubasi. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Al Kubasi aim forwards. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Valverde, Alexander-Arnold, that's Valverde, Dani Olmo, Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Nicely intercepted. Rudiger gently done. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Martin. Great time, excellent interception. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And it's Alaba. He is through here. Now it's Bellingham. He slings it in. And that has been cleared. Dani Olmo. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
se forman nuestros espectadores que mantengan despejadas las escaleras